Good morning students, welcome to the chemistry online classes. Today our chapter is 8 periodic classification of elements. In this session we will discuss the introduction, modern periodic law, modern periodic table, features of periods and groups. So first we are moving to the introduction. In the 18th and 19th century is witnessed for the fast development of chemistry in all spheres of the scientific activities. Scientists discovered approximately 60 elements and determined their atomic masses. Among the 60 elements, they find properties of the some elements are similar. So they arranged them separately into groups. During the same period, they discovered several new elements. Among the several new elements, properties of the some elements are different. It is not easy to understand each and every element property individually. So for our conveniency, we need a classification. So classification, elements are classified into groups and periods. Groups contains certain number of the elements. It possesses the properties are similar. Period shows the regular gradation in the properties of the elements. That is, period shows the regular successive changes in the properties of the elements. So, scientists made several attempts to classify the elements in a logical way. In our previous classes, we discussed Dobener law of triads, Newland's law of octaves, and Mendeleev's periodic table, etc. But now we are in a situation to get higher order thinking about the properties of the elements. So now we are moving to the modern periodic law. Okay. So first of all, we want to know the Mendeleev's law. Mendeleev's law. Mendeleev's law is the physical and chemical properties of the elements are the periodic function of the atomic masses. I am repeating, the physical and chemical properties of the elements are the periodic function of the atomic masses is Mendeleev's periodic law. Okay. So Mendeleev periodic law possesses some discrepancies, that is unacceptable concepts. It is difficult to overcome the unacceptable concept. The example is argon, its atomic mass is 39.95 AMU. Potassium, its atomic mass is 39.10 AMU. Based on the Mendeleev's periodic law, argon is placed after the potassium. But in Mendeleev's periodic table, argon is placed before the potassium. And then no one chemist could place the argon is a less reactive gas in the place of lithium, sodium as of the same group. Both lithium and sodium are the highly reactive metals. So, apart from fundamental property, that is apart from atomic masses, more than other fundamental properties present in the classification. Now the fundamental property turned to the atomic number. Atomic number is equal to number of protons. The fundamental property atomic number was not known by the Mendeleev and his co-workers. So, in the British scientist Henry Moseley, he used the other fundamental property is atomic number, that is number of protons. Atomic number is equal to number of protons is equal to number of electrons in a neutral atom. Okay, so based on the fundamental property atomic number, Moseley modified the periodic law. It is modern periodic law. The modern periodic law is the physical and chemical properties of the elements are the periodic function of the atomic number. In short, elements are arranged in the increasing order of the atomic number. I am repeating, elements are arranged in the increasing order of the atomic number. Okay. Next, we will move to the modern periodic table. With reference to the modern periodic law, elements are arranged into a tabular arrangement. It contains rows and columns. And the modern periodic table shows the regular repetition of the properties of the elements. Okay. So, modern periodic table in the form of rows and columns. Okay. So, rows is called periods. First of all, we will discuss the features of periods. So, periods means from left to right. Period means from left to right. Okay. So, period contains 7 horizontal rows. That is, in the modern periodic table, it possesses the 7 horizontal rows. The 7 horizontal rows are called periods. Okay. The first period is the shortest period. It contains only 2 elements. The atomic number is 1 and 2, that is hydrogen and helium. And the second period is the short period. It contains 8 elements. Atomic number from 3 to 10. The elements from lithium to neon. And then third period is also the short period. It contains the 8 elements. Its atomic number from 11 to 18. Elements from sodium to argon. And then fourth and fifth period is the long period. Both fourth period and fifth period contains 18 elements. Among these 18 elements, 10 elements are the transition elements. 10 elements are the transition elements and 8 elements are the normal elements. Okay. So, fourth period contains 18 elements. Atomic number is from 19 to 36. The elements from potassium to krypton. And then fifth period is also the long period. It contains 18 elements. Atomic number from 37 to 54. The elements from rubidium to xenon. Next, we are moving to the sixth period. Is the longest period. It contains totally 32 elements. Atomic number from 52 to 86. The elements from cesium to radon. And then seventh period is also the longest period. In the same time, it is the incomplete period. It contains 32 elements. From atomic number is 87 to 118. Now, IUPAC, that is International Union for Pure and Applied Chemistry, provides the recognition for 4 elements. Okay. Now, we are moving to the features of groups. So, group means top to bottom. Group means top to bottom. Okay. So, in the modern periodic table, vertical columns, that is from top to bottom, is considered as groups. Modern periodic table contains 18 groups. Okay. Among the 18 group 1 is the alkali metal. Group 2 is the alkali earth metal. And then group 3 to 12 is the transition metals. Group 13 is the boron family. Group 14 is the carbon family. Group 15 is the nitrogen family. Group 16 is oxygen family or chalcogenes. Okay. So, group 16 oxygen family contains the elements are oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium and polonium. Among these elements, oxygen, sulfur, selenium and tellurium are considered as the chalcogenes because these elements have the tendency to form the ores. Chalcogenes are also called ore forming elements. Chalcogenes are also called ore forming elements. But polonium is not considered as a chalcogen because polonium is a radioactive element. And then group 17 halogens, group 18 noble gases. Okay, in the group lanthanides and actinides is present in the part of group 3. So lanthanides and actinides are called inner transition elements, that is F block elements. Okay, so in group contains same number of the electrons in the valence shell. So its valency is also same. I am repeating, each element present in the group contains same number of the electrons in the valence shell. So its valency is same. The example is alkali metals. The example is alkali metals. The general electronic configuration of the alkali metals is NS1. All the alkali metals contains one electron in the valence shell. So its valency is also 1. This concept also possesses the exception. The exception is group 0. The exception is group 0. Group 0 is the nothing. Group 0 is the 18th group. Group 0 is the 18th group. So 18th group is the noble gases, rare gases or the inert gases. It possesses the completely filled orbital. So among the group 0 elements, helium possesses only 2 electrons in the outermost shell, but the remaining elements possess 8 electrons in the outermost shell. I am repeating, in the group 0, that is group 18, all the elements possess 8 electrons in the valence shell, but helium possesses only 2 electrons in the valence shell. Okay. So in group, each and every element possesses the similar electronic configuration in the valence shell. So its chemical property is also similar. And then physical property like density, boiling point and melting point. It vary gradually. Okay. So in the group 0, that is noble gases, it possesses the stable electronic configuration. So due to the presence of the stable electronic configuration, group 0 elements are considered as the unreactive elements. Okay children, we will meet in the next session.